Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm trying something new. I have a stand for this because let's face it, me holding the camera is awful. So I want to paint some like vegetables on rocks. So I did do one. I don't know if I recorded it or not. I honestly can't remember, but this was like my, I guess, cucumber. I don't really eat vegetables. I eat corn. So very simple. He's all done though. He's ready to go. So I was thinking I should probably do a potato with this. That's good. Let's get it on this now. I have like all these different projects that I do at the same time. It's awful. Alright. So here's my rock. I did get this outside over a year ago, so I have no idea where or anything, but I did have to let it soak in the kitchen sink with soap for 24 hours. So they recommend that you have it sit for 24 hours and then you have it sit and dry before you put the paints on it. This is to obviously get it clean. I mean, you could go to the store and really just buy this stuff. I just thought it was fun to, do it from scratch. And I did do the same thing with this one. For paint, I'm going to use my acrylic paint. And just like I do on everything else, I'm going to put it right on the rock. I'm not crazy about this color, but we'll see. For brushes, I'm using the same brushes I always use. Big one again for this because I really want this whole thing to be covered. Again, forgive me for this horrible filming. So new at this, and I'm honestly like not trying to get anywhere with this. I'm just trying to provide people with ideas and stuff who are stuck at home and not quite used to it. Like I never used to be. I used to be working full time and didn't have time to be doing all this. So I figured try to make the most out of it. So actually the color's better than I thought it was going to be. That's the brown. What do you guys think? Is that a potato? I don't eat potatoes. I really should though, or maybe I wouldn't be getting kidney stones and all those fun things all the time. I've had three good kidney stones. 4 surgeries. Including just recently. Because I like to get them stuck in really bad places. I started really early though. I started in my young 20s. Not a lot of people do that, but at least they're not contagious. That's one really good thing because you're like so helpless when you have them. Unless you have like maybe like little baby ones, but now I got like big ones that cause like kidney infections, and I always like to, it seems, if I get sick or something. I've never had COVID, knock on wood, glass, whatever, but I always seem to really like to get as sick as possible. Like I had a cough, so this was before COVID, so I turned it into pneumonia. Like I always make these things. I get sick and I don't get sick for so long, and then but like if I do get something, I get it bad, really bad. And most of the time resulting in a hospital trip. So for my last kidney one, I actually I was there for a total of 3 weeks, but there was a lot of problems with kidney infections. All right, so this is the base coat of the brown, and I'm going to give it a minute and take a little break and let it dry. Be right back. Okay, so it's somewhat dry. I'm gonna use a painter's acrylic again. One of these. You guys have seen these before. They're my favorite. They still count. It's acrylic paint. But it just, since it's so small, if I had like a big like object to paint on, that'd be one thing, but these rocks are like really tiny, so to make faces, it's like I'm not sure. I didn't go into this one with a face in mind. The other one I did. Always make sure you shake that really well. Sometimes you're gonna want to go down on there, like a scrap paper or whatever you're using to help get the paint to start coming through thicker. Okay. This is going to be a little bit hard because it's like black on brown, so it's not going to stand out as well. But I really wanted to do like two of the like big round eyes. Like that. And then I was thinking like a surprise type like eyebrow. He probably wants a nose. I'm just gonna give him a nice regular big nose. This is gonna be a boy potato. And for the mouth, I'm making a squiggly line like a oh no, don't eat me, I'm thinking type thing. Okay. I used this. This was from, what is this from? Potato chips. Okay, it's a cap for potato chips. I'm using this, and it actually works out really well because it holds your rock up from getting paint everywhere. That's not the right thing. Okay. Alright, so now we want white. So again, I'm going to use these. This is just like the little ones that I showed you. Just white seems to be very popular for me. So this, I'm going to take a smaller brush. Not that small, that small. I have other brushes. I just am lazy and didn't feel like getting them out. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit for this and just stick the brush inside the paint. The brush is clean. So I just want to get it on the brush. Obviously, I can't do this on the rock. And I want to leave a little part of the eye. The majority of it. I want white. It's like in the cartoons, you always see the big white eyes. And if you mess up, not the end of the world, you can always go back with the black and after it dries and clean it up. Okay, so I'm very content with the one, but the other one I feel like it needs a little touching up, which I might have to do after it dries.
After touching down in Thessaloniki, teams will stagger start from Perea Beach in one.
Okay. Basic face, but it does need some black to be filled in for the eyes. So we are going to let that dry because the white is definitely way too wet and it's just going to get everywhere. Okay, so while I was sitting here I got bored of my original idea. This is not the first time for this to happen. And I was thinking about my dog. My dog's adorable. And she's got one front tooth that sticks out all the time. She's a Havanese Bichon. She's just the cutest thing in the world. I want to try to do it with the potato. I don't even know if it's going to work, but I can always repaint it brown. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I just want to show like little teeth hanging out, kind of like it was a little too boring, a little too brown and black. Had to spice it up a bit, right? These are just for fun. It really doesn't matter. It's do whatever makes you happy. Not like we're gonna be like selling them for $10, you know. I mean, to be honest, a lot of them just end up in a box and that's the end of it. If you would ever like one of my rocks, let me know. I did give away my ghost rocks. I used to make ghost rocks. It was a cute little idea that I came up with, and they were just adorable. I did give them away as these like presents. I don't even know. Everyone thought they were so cute, and they're like, "Oh, give me a ghost rock." Okay. I mean, I pay for these paints, but I'm going with cheap brands because there is no money here. Okay, so now you want to go back to your black marker. Oh, and what I just did, don't do that, shaking it like that. Yeah, I did that yesterday with the silver, and we had a silver explosion, and it went everywhere. My whole entire table, all over me, all over my clothes. I still have it on here. I gotta clean this stuff up. Alright, so I want to give him eyes. I wanted to give it to him on the side. And one's bigger than the other, of course. What do you think? It's kind of cute. Obviously, the other one I did was better, but I think he's kind of cute. Alright, so now I just want to do two more things. Hopefully, we won't mess anything up while doing this. Okay, so I do want to go back and touch up some of the brown. I'm gonna go with a much smaller brush this time because these are just little spots. I don't want to overwhelm it with actually, you know what? We're gonna put it on the brush. Okay, so there's just little spots like that, and I don't like that at all. Some of it was from my fingers, some of it is just natural holes in the rock. And you're always gonna get. You should always do 2 coats. Actually, I think I might do 1 coat on this, but this is a little different because the brown, the rock was already the color I wanted it to be, kind of. So this was pretty easy. sometimes with these rocks, because again, I'm getting them outside, if you get like a little hole right there, because of just their natural rocks, just take the paint, and I push them in and cover them like that. You can't even tell. But I mean, I think they do sell. I know they sell like rocks and other things. I get wooden paddles. I do get other things to use, but I'm not gonna go buy a rock. Like it's, I don't know. Maybe somewhere it's hard to get, but in New Jersey, definitely isn't. The only time you have to worry about it is when it's snowing. And there has been times that I ran out before a snowstorm and was like, oh my god, I need these rocks. So got the rocks. So I am content with the back. There's only one spot that's, two spots that's really bothering me. And one of them is really odd. And they're both in really hard spots to get to. I feel like I'm doing his makeup. Okay, so I got the one that was bothering me by the eye. And then the only other one is this horrible smudge. I don't even know how this happened. Oh, my finger did it. Maybe I can tell when I go back and watch the video, actually. I'm thinking this looks like a really bad fingerprint. Oh, and I was sitting in the dark. And it's not dark out, but for whatever reason, this house is always dark. And when I first painted it, I realized I really couldn't see. Okay, so that pretty much does it for that. Now, I'm going to bring it outside. So, hold on one sec. Okay, so your rock is finished. You just want to do the final varnish. You really get anywhere. I got this at, where did I get this? Walmart. I got this at Walmart. Works pretty good. It smells like, I'm very sensitive to smell. I can smell like anything and everything. And I do get migraines. So this will give you one if you are like me. I go outside. I strongly suggest go outside. Just go outside. And you could even leave the little guy out there for a little while because he's going to stink for a little while too. And of course it's sticky. Make sure you shake it really well. And I have one out there right now that's drying. It was one that I made yesterday. It was a relaxation one. So yeah, if you want to see how to make some like relaxation, just simple like color and words ones. And also, if you've noticed the bracelets, I made them too. So if you want to see how I make the bracelets. And the dog, you have to see the dog. Where the teeth came from. You're not gonna cooperate, Freddie? Well, she's tired, but anyway, that's the dog that I was talking about. How cute is she? Her name is Freddie. Okay. I'm going out back because too many neighbors and I don't want to get stuck in a convo. It's very hard for me to see, but just spray the whole rock. That just keeps the paint protected more. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the little rock painting today. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.